What's up, peeps? Buy stop. ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS. Long-term, short-term, there's going to be a sell. This is a 30-minute, soon-to-be, let me see, is it 45 now? 45-minute buy. I already sent it out once. You get to make money on it for a second time. August, Wednesday the 13th. A glorious day, a fantastic day.
Trade anyone, let's go. Come on alive, choose your weapon. Get SPX, you always started low. You haven't got the block, you haven't got the sniper, you haven't got the safety trade system. All you traders out there step up. I got my sniper.
Good evening, everybody. I do evenings.
Fake traders on the floor, pips, please.
This is the first time in a while, though. It's a lot more leisurely.
We got it covered, red fold, yellow folder, don't matter. Let's go, it's over. Fake traders ditched, it's dead, a chance, game over, it's over, it's over. You can never take from me what I'm in today.
All right, let's see.
Traders better run from the bark in the park. We gon' take it, tread lines, and it's shorter patterns. Keep up and lashes, you make me laugh.
Good evening, not today. Good evening, persistent. Good evening, Glow. What's up, Glow? What's up, Arginus Luna? Crash, George Hyde. What's up, peeps? What's up, Kim Harrington on TikTok? What's up? How have you been, Kim? What's up, peeps? Good evening. August the 13th, Wednesday. Fantastically day. Trust me, my days aren't all fantastic. This is one of the most fantastic days ever. What's up, Kirk? You staying on till open? That's a nice one, Kirk. No. Some of you might wish that. Good evening, EA8851. What's up, Samuel Risby? What's up, Sam? Good evening to everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We made about 30, 40, 50 pips on the NAS call earlier and NQ1 also. It's not even close to being done. Any pull downs you see are fantastic, gives you better entry. Your entry you're going to need to look for here on NAS, I would look for entry at $23,837.70. Demo trade only. Take profit for NAS is $23,886.95. For NQ1, I would look for re-entry on the same exact trade I sent out on my email of somewhere around $23,936.75. Take profit of $23,977. If I was going to do SPX again, that moved up a good bit more this last time. I'm going to call it. Not going to do that. All right, and that's the one I would choose. Yes, YM1, US30 are going up, SPX and ES1 are going up, but I love these NQ and NAS's buys. That's what I'm recommending for you. Google Fiber has been out all day, living in a dead zone today. I'm on the road, so I'm able to watch the live. Nice. Be careful on the road. The USA came to fruition today. Thank you. You're welcome, Crash. How's SPX looking? Just went over it for you. Hope that helped you, David. All right. Now let's go ahead and go over what's going to come up on today's show. Funded trading. That's all types of trading. We are trading everything. Stocks, cryptos, Forex, everything. Upcoming on the show. Step by step, how I make these 100% accurate call outs. I'm funny. Okay. What's up? Blessed by Jay. Good evening. Good evening to everybody on TikTok. What's up, the Griffey, Geo, Joe Biga, Blessed by Day, Larry Cooper, and Change My Life. All right. All right, let's pause that music. Does anybody have any questions to start with?
Happened to go back to check everything, like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, peeps.
Wish, beat them to them times. Take a ornament. Yeah. You see me shining today, but it wasn't always like that.
I don't know if you can hear this. Oh shit, hold on.
Let me take you on a journey, living in the land of dreams. Started turning to a nightmare, couldn't keep up. Bills working day and night, gym bills coming, that's more money. Blood suckers show no mercy. Do you know the feeling? Nothing. No hope, world away, Christian
my computer's pulling in so badly. The internet must suck ass. Hope we're still live. All right, let's see.
Gone, friends gone. Oh, gone, oh, gone. But the one that believed was my reason why.
Okay, we're live, and this is a song I always play. Love you so much, baby. It was a fantastic day today. Love you so much.
In the dark, in the dark. My reason it was free, free life. It was free, my hope, it was free. So now you can see what she means to me. She set me free, now the world will witness me. Yeah, precious, I want the world to know what you mean to me. No matter what I won't need. Who be loves precious with all its heart. That bond born is strong like a work of art. Together they shine like stars.
You have Google Fiber too? No, not at all. We did have some outage though. I wish we had fiber. What's up, Splinter Media? It's going great. Good evening, Nadal. All right. So this is what we're looking at. I made a call out where this gold line is. I sent out an email. I said, alert, strongest possible buy recommendation demo trade only for NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1. They all went up fantastic. Everything's great. It was a perfect call. Everything's perfect. It's going to go in again. You have the opportunity to enter into NAS 100 and NQ1. It's going to dip down. It'll go down to probably its 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute blue line overnight. But then tomorrow it will go up. And I called out to take profits already for NQ1 and NAS.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay. So that takes care of those. Now, how was I able to make this trade and why am I making this trade? Well, let's take a look, shall we? You're going to see, some of you may or may not be familiar with some of these terms, but we trade all 6 symbols as one. So we have ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS, YM1, and US30. All of them are showing a certain type of trade. What do I mean by that? You're going to see right here at that time it was a fill in the gap trade. Some of you may or may not know what that means. There's a space in between, or it went up and closed that. Then over here you're going to see the usual green, 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 red, green, green buy stop for NAS and NQ1. And then if you come over to here during that same exact time, you're going to see a slight fill in the gap trade for US30 and here and YM1. So the what happened was for all these trades, they went up and they're going to come back down overnight a little bit. Then they'll go back up by 10:30 tomorrow morning. You will see the prices I called out for NAS and NQB hit. And that's what they're going to do. And that's it. Now, how am I able to make these calls? Because they all form buy stops at the same time. And for those of you who do or do not know, new to my channel, the buy stop is very simple. They all formed it at the same time. And we can come over to here and we can zoom in a little bit and I'll show you what a buy stop is very clearly. It was breed. It was breed. It was breed. All right, here we go. And there we go. All right. Now, what you're seeing right here, and this is why you guys got to kind of get good with it. Oh, I'll have to show you a whole bunch of things here. All right. Well, as it is, we're looking inside of just this area right here. Let me close this off so none of you get confused. We're looking strictly right here. When I made the call, it's where that goldish brown line is right here. This thing right there is where I made the call. You can clearly see it was green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. Okay. So the why and how we found the trade is because all the symbols at the same time were showing a buy. US30 and YM1 were above. NAS and SPX and ES1 and NQ1 were all lagging. So US 30 and YM1 were above their orange line on the 30-minute, and NAS, NQ1, ES1, and SPX were below. So because they were below and because they were buy stops, I called the trade and I sent out an email to you all, and you made about 30, 40, 50 pips so far, but it's going to be a hell of a lot more when that's done. Okay, so sevens, if you understand, let's go back to the very beginning here. Some of you are just joining. Sevens, if you understand that this trade was called out at that golden line that you see right here, because at the time, YM1 and US 30 were above their orange line and going up, and NAS and NQ1 and SPX and ES1 didn't even start to go up yet. You can clearly see right here on, for instance, SPX, it was down here, and it henceforth went way up there. NAS has a lot more room to go up. That's why I'm flipping the call to just NQ1 and NAS 100 at this time. Thank you, Clerk Brown. You got some sevens. Thank you. Who is this? Nadal. Thank you, Nadal and Larry Cooper, for the sevens. And God bless you all, by the way. All right. So sure, some of the emails still haven't gone out. It kind of pisses me off. All right. Argent's Luna, not today. Great. Okay. So once we find out this is the call to made, again, just so we're clear, YM1 was above, US 30 was above and going up. At the same time, you can clearly see this was below, 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 and below. Okay. At the same time, you can see there's a buy stop. When I called it, pink had crossed blue, but then pink had crossed blue, pink had crossed blue. That's why these aren't as good over here. For me to call, the robot wouldn't have called it either, by the way. So these wouldn't have been called by the robot because they couldn't control what it was. This one would have absolutely been called by the robot, and this one would be called by the robot. What's the take profit at NQ? I've already told you that. You can go back and watch it. Oh, I'm supposed to be nice. All right. It's right here at 20. I'm just going to scoosh it up. Yeah, we can go there. 24,000, but I would call it right here. I'd get out right here at 23,995.25 cents. I've already said that once. What's up, BF? All right. So that is the way the trade was called, how I saw it. I was looking at this and I said, hey, if I go up to the 45-minute, I know we have a fill in the gap, which we do on NAS and NQ1. 30-minute is a perfect buy stop, and we can enter in off the 20-minute, and I'll explain how that is in a second. All right, so how we spotted the trade was that. We come over to here. We go over to the area right here. And this is what you see. You're going to see it go up. Minimum, it's going to be going up from where it's at currently. It'll be going up 70 pips on NAS. That'll be the take profit one anyways on that one, to leave one run open. Okay, now, how you actually trade this trade. First things first, you have to have the pink cross the blue, which you did. Second thing, there's a buy stop, which there is. You come over to here, you can see the orange line went below the yellow, but it didn't go below the green. We can't stay at this time frame. So we're going to have to go down to the 20-minute. And do we see the orange line go below the green? Yes, we do. So the green and yellow, so it came down. We're entering off the 20-minute. Pink crossed the blue. Yep. Green, 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 red. Yep. Enter the trade right here. So you'd enter the trade whenever price action, I always do when it closes above / hits. So your entry then is right here. This is your entry buy stop. It's a future pending order if you don't know what a buy stop is. So how did I find that again? I'm going to go over it for the second, third time. We know that there was pink cross the blue, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop, but the orange didn't go below the green right here. So I couldn't take it on the 30 minutes. So I'd go down to the 20 minute and I see clearly the orange EMA went below both the green and the yellow. And we have entry off of that. Pink crossed the blue, green, 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 red, green, green. Buy, stop, enter off the orange line. Are we clear on that? Yes or no? I entered off the 20 about 30 minutes before you called it on Discord. Nice, not today. Way to read the charts. Great job. Sevens if we're clear on that, or yeses if we're clear on that. That's how you read the chart. That's how you enter the trade. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's a shitty trade. That didn't make much profits, but I'll go over that and where to put your take profits in just a split second here. You'd have entered here. You could have made, it looks to me like it just repeated itself over and over and over again. I would say you could have made about 20 pips, 1, 2, 3. Then you could have made 30 pips 1, 2 times. Then you would have made 40 pips at least once. So if you combine those up and you times it by 2, because NQ is doing the same thing, you're over 200 pips combined. Yeah, you can re-enter the trade. Why not? You have full faith in the system. You know where it's going, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is your entrances. Okay. I'm finally understanding it. Nice. 501 pan fishing. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you in a minute or forever. I'm finally understanding it. Yay, good for you. See, so that's your entrance. Now, where would I put these take profits at? Because of the nice pullback here, take profit 1 myself would be the green line, TP1. Yellow line would be TP2. I'm drawing those straight. Look at that shit. The orange line would be TP3. These are your take profits. 3, 2, 1. Oh, stop loss. This is a 20-minute. I really don't like putting my stop loss here in a 20-minute. I would go up to like the 1 hour or 2 hour. I would put my stop loss off the previous low on the 1 hour. But for argument's sake, I'm going to set it here. So now you have your take profits off the green, yellow, and orange line. You have your stop loss here at the lowest point off the 1 hour. I'm using the 20-minute because I'm lazy to go over there. And then that's what it is. So this is what's going to happen next. It's going to do this. It's going to hook. It's going to come down, and then it's going to come back up after forming a double W. You're going to see this turn to green right here, and then it will turn to red again. It will come back down, and then it will turn back to green and go back up. You're going to see this right here happen, and that's what it's going to look like, and that's what it's going to do. It might take all night. It might take by 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, but it'll happen, and just be patient with that. Again, you've already made hundreds of pips on the trade. No need to be greedy. Just wait. So this is how you analyze the stock. This is how you find the trade that you're going to trade. This is where you go. We were on a 30-minute. We dropped it to the 20-minute. 20 went below. Entry was off the orange line, especially after close. You go in it. Depending on when you entered, if you have your buy stop at the orange line, it slows the market movings in the evening. You probably had zero drawdown, actually. Looked like the trade went immediately up on that one, immediately up on that one. Could have had a little draw around on this one right here. Thank you for the entry explanation. Using that with the sniper has helped me greatly. Thank you, Kevin. You're welcome, Kirk, and I'm so glad it helped. Again, this is what's being coded in by the great Keith Palmer into our robot. So it'll know the same thing. Matter of fact, I got to get it to be able to read the second entry too, right here. This is important because sometimes they'll drop the second W instead of an upward sloping W. They drop this W leg all the way down here, tap you out, and then go up. So I got to get it to be smarter to know when to enter on that second leg only, but we'll get there. Okay. So that is how you enter the trade, your take profits, your stop losses, and you let a runner run, of course. You never close down the trade. You move it to slight take profit, say right here, and you let it run. Okay? Any questions over any of that? Please ask now.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
All right. Any questions, any concerns? Anyone at all would like to ask anything about this, it's a very simple, straightforward system. Yes, it's a lot to learn. Like my beautiful wife says, it's like learning a new language. But once you learn that new language, you can speak it fluently, and boy, things start adding up for you then. Now, let's go ahead and say right here, say this orange line goes down below the green and the yellow down here like this, and the green stays here, and then this is here, and say the orange line dips. You can enter off the 30-minute, and I have a feeling that's what it's going to do. So you can enter this off to 30 minutes, same take profits, apply, doop, 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 and then let your runner run. Doop, doop, doop. Any questions, please ask on the entries. Any questions in spotting the trade and why I made the call. All I ask is after you make money with these trades, demo money only, that you end up buying the system. You don't want bad karma on you, and if you don't buy the system, you will get bad karma. I'm laughing because it's true. People are like, oh, that's not true. God takes care of those who takes care of the people he loves. Trust me. He's blessed me with this system. I'm sharing it with you. You don't want to get on the wrong side of things. Always be on the right side. Do the right thing even when people don't know. I can steal these signals all day long. He's giving me out free. Yeah, I am. And I'll continue to do that, hopefully for the next 20 years, 30 years. But in the meantime, support the ones who are making this possible for you. And that would be Bree and I and Keith and everybody that you know and love and care about. I'm stalling here. Still no questions? No questions, really. All right.
Yo, hey, get up, tell them. Yo, I trade anyone, toe, let's go. Come on alive, choose your weapon. Get SPX, you go and start it low. You haven't got the block, you haven't got the sniper, you haven't got the safety trade system. All you traders out there, step up, line up. I got my sniper locked and loaded. Night one, what's your emergency? Fake traders on the floor, pips bleeding out everywhere you ask. Got margin called, I'm sending you back to your market maker. What you talking about? News, you make me laugh. We got it covered, red fold, yellow folder, don't matter. Let's go, it's over. Fake traders take this chance. Game over, it's over, it's over. You can never take from me what I need. Today I was forged in the dark, you fake.
If you guys understood the words that you're hearing in this song, you would be dying laughing. It's so fucking funny. And if you would understand the words in this song,
Mercy, you know the feeling of the whole world weight crushing down on your shoulders. Family gone, friends gone, hope gone. But the one that believed was my reason why.
when you have someone that believes in you,
She stayed when they all walked away. She was the light in the dark.
you can do anything.
My reason it was free life. It was free my hope. It was free. So now you can see what she means to me. She set me free. Now the world will witness me. Precious, I want the world to know what you mean to me. No matter what, I won't leave. Who be loves precious with all his heart. That bomb born is strong like a work of art. Together they shine like stars on high. And love will never die.
So when you have one person that believes in you and doesn't leave you and stands by your side, you can fucking move a mountain or create a fucking system that absolutely works and absolutely, as she used to put it, we used to put it, grabbed AI by the balls. When you have someone that has complete love and faith in you, and she kept saying, you have to succeed because you've worked so hard at this. I've never seen someone work so hard at anything in my life. Anyone that works this hard will succeed. And that goes for every one of you. Okay? So if you guys work half as hard as I do, since I invented it for you, literally, you can succeed too. And it sure is super nice if you have a beautiful wife that supports you and stands behind you. Don't forget now, when she was with me, I was a self-made millionaire, had lost it all, went through bankruptcy, I had nothing left. She stood by my side and raised me up so that I could be here with you guys today. Because I'm telling you for a fact that without Bree, I would not have done this, and none of you would have what you have right now. So y'all should be thanking God and thanking Bree big time for that. I hope and pray you get that one day, RD. Send you back to the market. I just love that line. I think that's so fucking funny. Send you back to your maker, send you back to your market maker. I think that's funny. I think it's genius. I have a question. Can you walk through a simulation of what a day could be like using this system? For example, you sit down, load up with what chart? What's up, BF? It's actually, are we going in with scalping trade, meaning just a few seconds for the trades, or swinging? We do them all. Yeah. So look, perhaps there was a little misunderstanding here. We'll go over that for you, because I said I was going to be nice. Sometimes I'm not the nicest person on earth, but it's because I care and I try to get through to you guys, and sometimes I have to yell and scream. But holy shit, how many fucking lines did I put up today? All right. Jeez. Evidently a lot. Okay. We're scalping, we're swinging, we're doing any kind of trades that you want to do. And this is what the system works on, just so we're clear. Okay. Now, if you had the rules, and once you buy the system, you get the rules, you'll go through the rules, and you'll notice the rules has certain things on it. One of them on here is, this is exactly how I trade, step by step. I don't know why this looks so small. Hold on, maybe I can make this a little larger. That is not working. Okay, so it looks like right about here. All right, this is exactly what I do. I trade every day. First thing I do is I thank God for another day above ground. I honestly believe in my core this helps. Exactly how I trade every day. Second thing I do my Wim Hof breathing, oxygen, red light therapy, cold therapy, grounding, weight lift, EWAT, and all the rest of my physical stuff and mental stuff, let's be clear. And mental stuff. Let's see. All of which brings my brain, if I can spell one word correctly, brain waves from beta to alpha. If you've never heard me speak on that, ask and I can tell you about it. It was Bree. It was Bree. And then what do? I look over the rules that I printed. I read them every day. Then what do? I go to the charts for my weekly safety trades. I always look at the higher time frames. And then what do? Depending if I'm looking on SPX or anything, I'll go all the way down to the 1 second charts in order to scalp for you guys, to entertain you on the 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second trades, because they happen so fast. And that's exactly how I trade it, and it's in the rules. I hope that listens to you. Did that answer your question, BF? I'm sure it did. If you have a follow-up question, please ask. So it's literally in the rules. This is exactly step by step how I actually trade every day. That's it. Oh, I'm not going to pray to God. I don't give a fuck. Don't pray to God. I happen to believe in Jesus Christ, my personal Lord and Savior. I know he's the one who's using me. I'm a humble vessel. I know that he is. I was not smart enough to figure this out on my own. I know he was. I know he blessed me with Bree. I know he blessed me with this knowledge. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to do what I can do to, help Mom here do his will on earth, help take care of my beautiful wife and my children and my family. That's what I'm here on earth for. Help all of you out. Yeah, Lord willing. That'd be nice. I do my Wim Hof breathing and oxygen, red light therapy, cold therapy. I do all of that. Put my face in cold, freezing water every day. Take a cold shower every day. Do the sauna. Go out and do grounding. I hug a fucking tree or hold a tree because I know that it brings me into the correct mental state, period. It absolutely 100% brings me down from alpha wave brain waves to beta, from beta brain waves to alpha brain waves, sorry. And I know from my core cores, it helps me do that. I look at the rules. I go to my charts. I go to the weekly charts first, and I get the overall flow of the market. Okay? Does anybody want me to go over the alpha beta brainwaves? When you're in beta brainwave state, you're scared, you're in fight or flight, your cortisol, your noradrenaline, your adrenaline are all raised up. You can't think clearly, you can't trade clearly. It causes psychosis, it causes bipolar, it causes all kinds of bad things. When you're in alpha state, it's fantastic. When you lower your brainwaves by doing the things I told you I do right here, you become into alpha state. Alpha is the calm state. It's where all healing occurs, including your brain. You can't even heal unless you're in alpha brainwave state, period. So you can't trade clearly. If you're in beta, you can trade clearly. And if you're in alpha, and if you're in alpha, you're calm, you're cool, you're collected. You can make the correct trade. You can read the charts correctly. And I really believe you have to pray to God, and you have to do that stuff to get there. Everybody understands? 7s for yeses, 9s if you don't. I'm not kidding. If you try to trade when you're in beta brainwaves, you will do you'll move your stop loss down 10 times. You'll go up to take profit and be 7 cents and take profit and be like, oh, 7 cents, this is fantastic, and close the trade down. And I know all of you have been there. All of us have done scared trading or revenge trading. Well, I'm going to get back all my money. I lost this money on this trade and I'm going to get it back. That's not how you trade. You trade the high probability setups of the safety trade system. You stay disciplined. You follow the rules. And the only way you can do that is if you're in alpha brainwave. You can't do it in beta. All of us run in beta. All of us are running in beta. It's not right. It drains you. You can't sleep. You have no energy. Eventually, it's the root of all diseases. It'll cause sugar, blood pressure, everything. Cancer will grow. I'm having a feeling my little thing isn't working anymore. Let's go over here and see. It was Bree. It was Bree. What you mean to me?
You can't sleep, you have no...
No, I think we are. So no one on YouTube is listening? No one put up a 7 or anything. Oh, that's going to be a real quick show for them. All right. Well, if there is no one on YouTube that understands what I'm talking about or throwing a 7 or a 9, I don't care if you don't get it, I'm going to go ahead and leave. So I'm going to give you to the end of this here little short song. I'm out the door. I don't have time to sit around here and keep asking questions.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where'd I leave that thing?
Not the gas pump.
It was Bree. It was Bree. I don't know. Maybe I'm not still on YouTube. I don't know. Okay. Well, if no one can answer on... What's up, Marty Marr? Thank you for answering on TikTok. It's gone.
But the one never leave was my reason why. She stayed when they all walked away. She was the light in the dark.
Nice, Marty. I'm glad you're here. I think there is 26 of you watching. Or is there 46 of you watching? There's 49 of you watching? Hold on. No, that's not good enough. All right, guys. Well, everybody, all 49 of you on TikTok, have a really great day. Enjoy your lives. God bless. I'm out of here. Have a great night. See ya. Wow, that's fucking crazy. 50 fucking people and don't get any answers. Night, guys. Have a great night. Bye.